All right, let's get to this next clip.
Scenario: you're married with a child.
Yes.
You and your husband and your child go out on your sailboat.
Okay.
The sailboat gets shut. It's sinking.
Yeah.
Who are you going to save? The child or your husband?
Look, I would choose my child's father because we can make more children. This is an impossible choice. You also have to understand that my hierarchy in my life.
I agree.
God, my man,
husband,
my children,
everything else.
And also, I just want to emphasize spouse.
Your baby and your man is in the water.
Yeah.
Your baby look like a baby. Your man look like a grown man. I'm saving my baby. Like, I love my wife, but like I just feel like my
What if she's incapacitated? What if she's knocked out?
I feel like she would be mad at me if I saved her.
She would, but she would get over it because now you a single daddy.
As a man, I can't even like go back and be like, oh yeah, I saved my wife. I let the baby die. Who am I gonna go tell that story to?
Everybody.
Like, that sounds crazy.
Let me tell you this. This is why having an integrity point and barometer with self is so important. Because if somebody said to me, you let your kids die and you saved your husband, absolutely. Now, it's not to say that I wouldn't grieve, that I wouldn't be sad. I'd probably ask myself, did I make the right choice? Oh my God, are we ever going to have children again? You know, I'm getting up there in age. Having kids is hard. All of these things are real things. But I'm telling you right now, I don't care what anybody has to say about any decision that I made because I did it and I meant it.
Yeah, so this is the thing. When you get these chicks on a podcast and they consume a lot of male content and, you know, they adopt some of our thinking and ideals, they think that they can get on other podcasts and speak very logical. So she's speaking with confidence here, like, you know, and she's making some logical points. Like, if I was in a situation and my child or my husband needed to be saved, I would save my husband. And her logical reasoning for it is because, you know, God over man, man over woman, woman over children. So I'll save my husband. But she just said, this is my decision that I'm making. Like, no one can really tell me about the decision that I'm making. I'm making this choice because she's like logically thinking about it. The thing is, you ask your man, if you're in that situation as a woman, what I would say back if I was on this podcast, oh, okay, you seem like you traditional, you follow some steps, huh? That's what it seems like your thinking is, like traditional, and you're following steps. Like both of them need saving. You'll just go ahead and save your man over the child. That's what you're going to say? Wouldn't the traditional woman, if she could in that situation, ask her man, hubby, you want me to get you or you want me to get your child? Still let the man lead. Let the man lead. If in the situation, it's possible for the woman to ask for the man to make the final decision, because the man may be like, yo, save the kids, because he may be thinking like, if you save me, I don't want to deal with a scorned woman that just lost her kids. That's a whole lot to deal with. We are here to protect and provide. Give the man the final decision if it's possible in that scenario. So if it's a situation and you need to grab your man or grab the baby, hubby, who you want me to grab, you or the baby? Let the man decide. Grab me, chick, or get the little baby, get our child. Overall, though, if you can't ask the man, well, her logical entailment makes sense because you can definitely make more babies. But first, if you can ask the man, let him make the final decision. God dang. But I get what you're saying. Let's keep going.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And you and the baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you want him to do?
I would want him to save the child, but I would understand why he chose me.
So look, even in this, right? So this is why you really don't let chicks make any decisions without the man. This is why it's God over man, man over woman, woman over children. The leader, the final decision maker. Right? She just submits. If the situation was reversed and a husband was the savior, would you want your husband to save you or the child? She says, well, I would want my husband to save the child because so you even know that you can't live without your kids. You even know that you would sacrifice your kids because you can't live without the kids. So then if you did save your man and now the man is saved and you lost your kids, the man will be dealing with a scorned woman, a woman that can't even live and function properly and regulate her emotions because she just lost her children. That's going to be a horrible relationship for that man to deal with a scorned woman like you. It is what it is. You know, that's a touchy situation, but most women, you're sensitive. You're very emotional. Most women, you'll be grieving forever. I know chicks that terminate their unborn children, they even go through some mental issues and some depression issues when they terminate their unborn children. So, of course, if you're in a situation where this is your child, been taking care of your child, you already birthed this child, and your children pass away, you gonna be hurt. And guess what? That man got to deal with a hurt woman. The man may not want to deal with a hurt woman. That's why you ask the man, hey, listen, chick, I'm going. I don't want to deal with no hurt woman. Just save the kids, you be good, and move on. Or he may want to deal with the hurt woman, but let the man be the final decision maker if it's possible. Let's keep going.
You will be happy with him after he chose you, not the child?
This is such a challenging choice. But ultimately, my husband...
See, it's challenging for her. This is why she not fit to make the final decision. I would love to have an individual like this on my podcast, because it's like, it's great. Yeah, you're thinking, you're trying to think linear to a degree. You're trying to think logical. You're doing a pretty good job. But the part where you missed is ask your man. Ask your man. Let's keep going.
I so recklessly trust my husband that in that moment, that's what made sense to him.
You can't.
And I might be mad.
Yeah.
I'm already geriatric. We might never be able to have kids again, and the grieving would be crazy for sure.
Look, she proving my point, chat. She's literally proving the grieving will be crazy. We're already geriatric. It's gonna be a high. Look, she's proving my point. Bro, these feminists, they so-called want to be a traditional woman, but really they're feminist. It's just questioning that needs to be taking place to really pull back the curtains on them, because they're really low-key feminists. Like, it's very simple. Ask your man. I'll just ask my man. Man, hubby, you want me to get you out the water or get Lil Kyle? Who do you want me to get? Want me to get Lil Billy out the water or get you? Hubby like, get him or get me. And then, all right, everything is up from there. You ain't even got to worry about nothing else. The man is either going to deal with a scorned woman and a hurt chick like you, or the man will come to the conclusion himself, because there's only two choices in all of it. He's going to come to the conclusion, like, he's going to think logically, like, god dang, I know she can't live without these kids. Chick, forget about me. Save the kids. I take one. And this is what men were built for. We are built. This is why the man makes the final decision, because we are built to handle the consequences. She isn't built to handle the consequences. This is why when she's met with this questioning, she's like, well, wow, I don't like, because they're asking her more questions like, well, are you sure you're going to be able to handle you living without your kids? And she's fallen into all the traps. Oh, the grieving will be so bad. I don't know what I would do. Because you ain't built for it. Men are built to handle the consequences of everything. You aren't. So since you're not built for it, let the man make the final decision.
But if he chose me over our children, there's a reason why. God's not done with me yet. Well, people love the word until it's inconvenient, until there's judgment and bias around it. But when you think biblically, husband and wife should submit unto each other. You come first. You are the home front. You are the union. After God comes my husband. If I got to choose between my parents, whom I love, my mom is my very best friend, and my husband.
Yeah, so this stuff is that she's saying is totally fine. It's on point. But, the other stuff is, if you are going to ask your man. Don't be trying to think for yourself, chick. What? You got your own thoughts? Look, you slipped out feminist. You got your own thoughts? No, you don't supposed to think for yourself. Your man thinks for you. I'm finna get canceled out here. Let's keep going.
I'm choosing my husband. And this is the problem. People are confusing marriage with being husband and wife. Those are two very different things.
Say that one more time.
Husband or wife means I am committed to this. I am submitted to the mission. I got you, no matter what, under the eyes of God, through sickness and health, through all of the things that may come. That is my husband. Not I got married. Most people are just married, but they'll never.
Yeah, I mean, she's doing okay for the rest of it. I could pick that apart too, but it's whatever. All right, so we got some people joining the stream.
About the clip of the woman that you just had on there about saving the baby. She was absolutely right. Everything that she said was absolutely right on how it is and how the Bible, and you say you believe in the Bible, so it's the way it's structured. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Now, just because you say that, you need to ask the man first, you know what I mean? That's the word of God. So God is over the man. So that's what she did. She
Well,
she received
you're
God's
putting
word.
that in there. You're that's an assertion. You're asserting that she talked to God and asked God, "Who should I save?" That's not what she said at all. So in regards to what she said, as far as who she would save, I said that's totally fine if she can't ask the man. But if she can, if it's possible for her to ask the man, ask her man.
Okay. But
So the part
you
of the debate wouldn't be about if, of her actually taking the steps to save the man over the child. No, we agree on that. If she can't ask him, save the man over the child. We agreed on that part. But the part that I put in there, which they didn't speak about, if you can ask the man, I'm saying ask the man. Are you saying if the opportunity is there for her to ask her husband, you're saying that she shouldn't ask her husband and she should just go ahead and save her husband instead of the kids?
okay? We like I
Well,
said.
well answer that question for me.
No, because it's
Okay.
already written. It's already said in the Bible that even you say it. God over man, man over woman, woman over children.
Okay, but
You know the Bible.
so what?
And if it's
All right, but get
already
back to my question now. So if she could,
okay.
once again, if she can ask her man, will you tell her, would your advice be to tell her to ask the man or to just go ahead and save the man?
I would go ahead and save the man because I read the Bible and I know.
Yeah,
I know.
See, look,
and I know,
that's where you failed at. So that's where you failed at. So
No,
that's the
I
woman.
didn't.
No, listen. So you're a feminist. That's the woman
No,
making
I'm
the
not a
final
feminist at all.
decision.
I agree. I agree with a lot of stuff you say.
Well,
But
well,
if it's
let's.
written in the Bible, if
No,
it's
no, 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 no. We're gonna get to the Bible in a second. But
okay,
let's just have a debate about
okay,
what we're speaking about. So the woman, we can use this because it's just a hypothetical. We can extrapolate this hypothetical
yeah,
out to any situation. If a woman is in a situation,
yeah.
should she make the final decision or should she ask her man? Which one?
Oh, I
No, no,
mean,
no.
if we
Answer that
talking about
question. If the woman is in a
yeah, oh
situation,
yeah. If you, I'm
okay,
agreeing
so
with you. I'm agreeing with you.
okay, so then why? Okay,
Her
if she
man.
should,
We
so
we
she should always ask her man. So then why in this situation she should not still ask her man?
because it's already in
What do
order.
you mean it's already
God
in?
already put out the
No,
order.
she's no. No,
It's
that
already
isn't
in
no
order.
order.
You
That's
already
going
said you.
against the
It's
order, my
already.
friend. You're not realizing.
How is that
I'll
going against the
explain.
order if if you have a covenant
I'll
with your
explain.
husband
Go
and you
ahead.
have a covenant with your wife? How is that going
Sure,
against the order?
I'll explain.
You
You want me to explain? Okay.
yeah,
So
you can
once again,
explain.
the man is the leader in the household. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. The man is the final decision maker.
Both
We
agree.
agree on that the man is the final decision
Both
maker.
agree. Yes,
The
we
woman
agree.
is in a situation and she can ask her man. She has the ability to ask her man or she has the ability to make the final decision. You just said that you would have her make the final decision because everything is in order. Well, in what order? It's
Okay.
God over man, man over woman, woman over children. The man makes the final decision, which dictates the order. You get what I'm saying? If the woman makes a final decision, the order is corrupt, is interrupted, it's not in line anymore. You get what I'm saying? God makes a final decision on us.
I
I'll
understand.
repeat,
I
listen.
understand.
God, judgment day comes, God makes the final decision on us. Man makes the final decision on women. Women makes the final decision on children. Well, actually, men make the final decision on women and children, if we're being honest. So within that, if you are going to say that the woman needs to make the final decision maker, you are a feminist, and that is not the order of God over man, man over woman, woman over children.
Okay. Who you had a lot to say,
Disprove
but
me wrong.
um, what I'm saying is when it's the covenant is between the man and the woman. You know what I mean? And if you read the Bible and you know the Bible well, her she's supposed to be submissive to her husband. That's what she's doing. But you might not understand all that. And I understand your point of view to like, oh, is this man over woman, woman? I understand that, and I'm all with that. But when it comes to that decision like that, her decision to save the man is because now she can still be directed. She can still be, you know, he can still make decisions
Nah,
for her.
man,
I'm
you
just
just
saying.
contradicted yourself. You said that the
Just
woman
saying.
is supposed to be submissive to the man, which is you're insinuating. Follow the man's lead.
Well, you
Allow the man to be the final decision maker. But in this situation where the woman can either save the husband or save the child, but she can also ask the husband, "Hey, do you want me to save you, or do you want me to save our children?" Which then she's yielding to the husband's authority. She's yielding to the husband's direction. She's submitting to the husband and saying, "You be the final decision maker and I'll follow whatever you want." You're going against that. That is against the Bible. That is against
how
the
am I
order
going
of
against that?
life.
Well, I got you. You know what I mean? You don't never be, you don't be wrong, but you
I
get
get
wrong
wrong sometimes.
sometimes.
Fair enough.
It's okay.
You
I
you know
like
what?
you.
I could
And
say that. I'll
and
give you this. To be fair, I'm not perfect. I pronounce words wrong a lot. I'm sure I lost the debate, but you know what? I'm not losing this debate. So on everything here, I'm
okay,
100% right.
but
Look, everything I'm saying here, I'm
everything is
right. Today, I'm right.
okay. I mean, everybody gonna say they right. We both debate, so you feel you right, and I feel I'm right. It's
Fair
all
enough.
good.
Fair enough.
I love your
Now, I
show,
appreciate
man.
the support,
I
man. I
love how
appreciate the support.
you know what I mean. I mean, you be right, but this is a little bit over excessive. But you know what I mean. I'm not hating on what you're
Fair enough.
saying.
Fair
I'm not
enough.
hating on it because you still putting what you're doing is just saying she's still gonna ask her man, and it is. I mean, it's that too in the Bible. Even when God forgot her name, but she listened to her husband, and he, you know, even when he was wrong. So you know, I get what you're saying. So it's like a tit for tat thing. So yeah, you could be right in this. I just wanted to debate you because I like your show. I even listened to her show
Oh,
too.
she
She
got a
got a
show? I
show,
don't know who
and
that is.
yeah, she say a lot of stuff that you say. I
Yeah, a
listen
lot
to
of
a
these
lot of
women, they
stuff
bite
like
off the
that.
manosphere type red pill content creators and stuff like that, take our talking points. But,
Yeah,
it is what it is.